Hi there, it's Jill Blanchett with Green Thumb Stampers. I am here for my first alternate to the November 2025 Paper Pumpkin Kit, wrapped in cheer. This card, we're going to make this one. And we're going to start with a 11 by 4 1/4 inch piece of Blackberry Bliss. I cut a circle out of the front with the Spotlight on Nature dies. I used, it's like the second largest one with the little lines on it. That came out of here. Then we need a smaller one to go in the center, using the second to the smallest. So I'm going to, we cut that out, and then I'm going to take another layer that I cut just a smidge shorter than 5 1/4 by 4, and I'm going to glue that onto the inside just because I want to cover up that hole. I'm going to put the glue on the inside though, so that I know that I'm missing the hole. I don't want to put any glue right now in the hole. Then we'll stick this over the top. Like I said, we're just going to plug up the hole. So we're back to this. I've got the wreath die. It's not a die, it's a stamp. I've got the wreath stamp. I gotta grab the right block here. Here it is. And I'm going to take some Versamark, and I'm just going to stamp around on the front. And gives a little bit of, I'm going to call it texture to the front. That'll take a little bit of, like, to dry up a little bit. It's going to just give it that watermark look. A very subtle design in the background. So now we're going to take our little circle and put a little bit of the anti-static powder on it. Oops, I might have it upside down. Nope. And then I'm going to take the Versamark and the wreath again, and I'm going to stamp it, try and stamp it in the center. It's a little distorted from my view. So we're going to stamp it down. Then I'm going to go ahead and turn it so that this lines are on this side now, and stamp it down again, just to give our wreath a little bit more dimension and thickness. Then we're going to, I've got some silver embossing powder in this container. We're going to cover our wreath with the silver, and then heat it up. Let me get my tweezers here so I can hold it. And then you'll see it kind of start to melt. It'll get shiny. That's what we're looking for. That tells us that it's heated and done. That. Set that down for a second. Then I'm going to, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to glue this piece back in place. And that's why I put the piece on the inside, so that it has something to glue down to. This one's going to pop up in the center of the second circle there. This one. I'm just going to grab one of these. dimensionals. We're going to pop that up in the center. Here. And I'm going to go there. I'm going to take my, still don't have like a little microfiber cloth to try and buff that embossing buddy static powder off there. And then I just have a, we're going to cut a strip of Blackberry Bliss. And we're going to kind of do the same thing. We're going to give a little powder to it. We got the Happy Holidays stamp. I can't get it out of my little holder there, so we'll grab this other one because I use our Versamark again. Try and center that. Get our silver powder on it. Heat it. And then we're going to put it down here on the front. So we're going to cut that off a little bit. And then we're going to fishtail the end. Same on the other side. So we want to cut that off. And then we will pop that up in the center with a couple dimensionals. Put our Happy Holidays down the bottom. So now we've got all of the outside done. We can go ahead and add a white layer to the inside. You might decide you want to stamp something on this. Bring in a little silver to the inside. You can do that as well. Stamp the wreath or something again and give it a little embossing powder and heat that up to be silver like that. And then I have some little tiny baby pearls that I'm just going to put on here in groups of 3. To make just a little extra on here. Let's go up here. I think it just adds a little extra to the look of it. There we go. And that's our first card for this paper pumpkin kit. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned and I'll be back with another one. Thanks for watching.